Hey guys, I'm Charlotte and welcome back to Random Keto. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I make my version of a self-rising flour. The original recipe that I adapted this from is from Victoria's Keto Kitchen, and I will put the link to that in the description below. He really wants to be helped, so I'm going to hold him. So if you've already seen my all-purpose flour recipe, then you'll know why I did this, which was basically that I wanted to create a cheaper version that would perform just as well or almost as well. I'll show you how to do the recipe first, and then we'll talk about price at the end of the video. The ingredients that you're going to need are the same as the all-purpose flour: almond flour, oat fiber, unflavored whey protein isolate, xanthan gum, and baking powder. The links to all of these will be in the description below. As far as tools, you'll also need a bowl, whisk, digital scale, sifter, and a storage container. Here, have a spoon. Alright, we're measuring everything in grams because that is going to be more accurate than cups. So starting with your scale at 0 and your bowl on it, we're going to start with our almond flour. We need 392 grams of almond flour. Next, we need 89 grams of oat fiber. You have to try not to inhale this stuff. We need 70 grams of unflavored whey protein isolate. And then we need 26 grams of xanthan gum. This is pretty dusty too. And then finally, we need 42 grams of baking powder. Now we just whisk it up. Alright, once it's all whisked up and you have gotten the biggest lumps out, we are going to sift it into our container. Here, put it in this.
Mommy, look at that.
And that's it. Easy as pie, right?
I know.
Maybe easier if you don't have to have your kids.
Mommy, I clean up apple pie.
You clean up the apple pie.
That's how I clean the apple pie.
Yeah.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I like a pie.
Easy as pie, huh?
Mommy, I like a big pie.
You like the big pie? Baby, that's called flour.
Oh, flour.
That's right.
Let's pick it up.
You pick it up. As you can see, some time has passed. The children were children. But I wanted to go ahead and film my, outro, conclusions, etc. Alright, I went over this in a lot more detail in my all-purpose flour video, but basically I wanted to talk about some of the differences between my generic flour and Victoria's flour and even store-bought flours. It's just barely denser. To me, the difference is still fairly negligible, especially compared to how much money you save, which leads into my next section that I want to discuss, which is how much money you save. To get started on hers, to buy all the ingredients flatly straight from her description box, that would be $108.63. That's, everything that I'm about to say is without tax, without shipping, without customs, without gas to drive and get it, yada yada. Then if you use the exact products that I recommend, your total investment is going to be $66.49. Once you buy those ingredients, then it's more accurate to compare batch to batch because obviously, you'll have to replace the almond flour before you'll have to replace the oat fiber and on and on. So per batch, Victoria's flour is $12.24. And my flour is $7.41. That means that her flour is $2.33 per cup and my flour is $1.03 per cup. That means over the course of a year, if you're making one batch a week, you could be saving over $250 if you made one batch a week, and if you make two batches a week, you'll be saving over $400. So those savings, even though it's a couple of cents or a couple dollars here and there, really make a huge difference in, being able to have these kinds of keto treats on a more often basis. One last comparison that I'll mention that I know is important to a lot of people is the difference in carbs. She doesn't give total carbs, but her net carbs are 5.3 net carbs per cup, and mine is 4.3 net carbs per cup, and then it's 23 total grams per cup. So yes, that is my brief synopsis. As far as look and feel, they basically look and feel the exact same, and as far as I can tell, they perform the exact same. I have tested it on biscuits, and that recipe will be coming up very soon, so make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload that. And I have so many more recipes and ideas coming, as well as so many wonderful tips and inspiration from you guys of recipes to test out, which I will still be testing out other recipes. And yeah, that's really everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you try this, please, let me know if it works for you and if you like it or if you hate it or whatever. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one. Bye, y'all.